Hello everyone and welcome to another battle report. So today we are going back to the Punic Wars and we're going to be playing some epic Hail Caesar. Robin has joined me again. However, this time we are switching roles since the last game we played. I will be commanding the might of the Roman legions and Robin will be commanding the valiant Carthaginians and their allies. So for today's game, we have created our own scenario, which has some sort of historical basis, but isn't actually based on any particular battle. Our game is set in Sicily, somewhere between 213 and 210 BC. Before we get going about the battlefield and everything else, we are going to run you through the historical background for today's game. But just so you guys know, the game is called The Battle for Mount Selinus. By the middle years of the Second Punic War, Sicily had become a prize both Rome and Carthage were desperate to control. Following the death of Hero II of Syracuse, Rome's loyal ally, the island was plunged into political chaos. Pro-Carthaginian factions stirred rebellion, cities changed allegiance, and both powers rushed to secure key strongholds. Carthage, seeing opportunity, has landed troops along the western coast under commanders such as Hanno the Elder and other capable officers. Their strategy? Seize the inland routes and rally Sicilian cities to their side. Rome responded by reinforcing its garrisons and sending experienced officers to restore order. Legions under Marcus Claudius Marcellus and his subordinates have begun to push inland, aiming to isolate Carthaginian bases and keep Syracuse contained. One such advance has brought a Roman detachment into the foothills near Mount Selinus, a rocky ridge commanding the plains below. Carthaginian scouts have reached the ridge first and fortified the high ground. The Romans, unwilling to let the enemy secure a dominant position, have marched to drive them off. The clash that followed was not recorded, but could easily have taken place in the Sicilian campaigns. So, there you go. Right, so here is the battlefield. So Mount Selinus, or the foothills, are over here, and you can see on Robin's side of the table, and this is going to be what he has to defend. Over here we have a small Sicilian settlement with their crops and their fields outside, and a couple of roads that are used as a trade route or a supply route by the Romans. So it's a key position, so the Carthaginians going and fortifying up there is going to threaten anybody coming down this road. Across the battlefield, we have a number of small trees and woods. So areas such as this, where there is a base of trees, that counts as a wood in itself, as does the one on the side of the slope over there. However, these sort of single trees, double trees, they don't count. So units can move through those without penalty. The fields will count as rough going for anyone who's going through that. And then obviously anyone who's in the village, if fighting does extend over there, will count as if they are in a built up area. Crucially, Robin will be on the high ground. As we all know, the high ground is important. So he will be fighting, well, downhill. So he'll be getting bonuses. And I will be fighting uphill, which, you know, will probably go quite badly. There is another field over here, which may not come into play, but it just breaks up the battlefield quite nicely. Both our forces are going to deploy in their entirety. Both of us have deployment zones of 12 inches, and the game is going to last for 6 turns, rolling for a 7th, and then rolling for an 8th. Essentially, the objectives are, well, the main objective is a terrain control objective. So the Romans, if they seize the ridge, which is up here, and we're counting the ridge as from these sets of trees here, across to these sets of trees here. Now, if the Romans have more unshaken units on that central ridge at the end of the game than the Carthaginians, then they have seized it and they get 5 victory points. The Carthaginians will also get 5 victory points if they deny the Romans control of that central ridge. Both armies will get 3 victory points if they break at least one of the opposing divisions. So that's not 3 points for each division they break. They'll just get it once if they do manage to break just one. And finally, we will get 1 victory point for each enemy unit we destroy or that leaves the battlefield and can't return. Shaking units won't count towards that. They're already sort of applying modifiers to those people who can control the ridge, and that just seems a little bit silly. For a victory point purposes, a final score with a difference of between 0 to 3 victory points will be a draw. 4 to 8 victory points will be a marginal victory, and 9 or more victory points will be a decisive victory that we'll still be learning about 2,000 years later. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to just run through who our generals are. We are using historical generals, but rather than using the rules that are in the Hail Caesar Hannibal rulebook, we've come up with our own, which we feel is sort of more suitable for today's battle. So the Roman legions are under the control of Marcus Claudius Marcellus. Now, Marcellus is a seasoned consul in general who was famed for his courage and aggressive tactics. In Sicily, he has led legions to capture Carthaginian towns and hold key positions against enemy counterattacks. He was a bold and decisive leader and was unafraid to lead from the front. In history, he favoured direct assaults on enemy positions and relied on the disciplined legionaries to basically execute his orders precisely. His briefing for today's battle is he marches under the authority of Rome to secure the rebellious countryside. Carthaginian forces have taken that ridge ahead, which is an intolerable threat to the patrol routes and local supply lines. His orders are simple: seize Mount Selinus and push the enemy from the high ground before they can receive reinforcements. So Marcellus has a command rating of 8, and for today's game we've given him the rule Inspiring Presence. So any Roman unit that is within 6 inches of him will get a +1 to their morale checks for the first round of combat only. This sort of representing his sort of lead from the front. So he's not Alexander, but he's got that sort of, look at me lads, but that could mean that he's obviously, forgetting some of the things that are happening in the wider battle. Right, so who is the Carthaginian commander?
Hanno the Elder, again given a command rating of 8. So Hanno commands the Carthaginian garrison in Sicily, and he's been tasked with holding strategic ridges and denying Roman access to fertile plains. Experienced in defensive warfare, he skillfully blends mercenary infantry, Iberian allies and Numidian cavalry. And he is cautious but cunning, so he uses terrain, skirmishers and cavalry to weaken the enemy before committing heavy infantry to battle. The rule that we've given him for this game specifically is Master of Position. So once per game, he may designate a hill or rough terrain, and units on or in that feature gain +1 combat resolution for 1 full round of combat.
Now, the Carthaginians are going to be deploying first, and the Romans are going to be taking the first turn. So we're going to get deployed, and then what we'll do is we will roll through our divisions, who the commanders are, and who is where. Importantly, we should just point out that in this game, we are not using points. We've come up with some forces that we feel will be fun, that we're using 3 divisions aside, and we've put them on the table. When we're rolling through the forces, we will be using the units just as written in the Hail Caesar Hannibal rulebook, unless we indicate otherwise. There's a couple we've upgraded, but most of them will just be vanilla. Okay, so we are fully deployed. Now, it may look like the Romans have significantly less, but obviously I'm formed up into the maniple formation that I have to be, and I have some things out on the wings, whereas Robin, as you can see, has taken a wide-ranging position starting over here, moving down. Then you've got the central area of the ridge, which is full of Carthaginians, out to his right flank over there. So what we'll quickly do is we will run through each of our divisions, let you know who the commander is, what they've got, any special rules pertaining to people under them, and then we'll just get on with it. All right, Robin, let's start with the Carthaginians. Where's your commander?
So in the centre is Hanno the Elder with his core of heavy Libyan infantry. Again, with that characteristics we've given him, where he waits and sees what goes on with the skirmishers and that, so they'll be holding that ridge, I imagine. And
these are all just standard Libyan heavies, aren't they? There's no veterans in there, no citizens in there. It's just a solid core of Libyan heavies. And you've got a few skirmishers as well. Yeah.
Then over on my right, we have Himilco, another Carthaginian commander with the Spanish element, as it were. So we've got 3 units of Spanish warriors, 2 units of elephants, and a unit of skirmishers. I'm just going to let the elephants go.
Yeah. And then your final commander?
And then this is Epicedes of Syracuse, so the more, Gallic element, as it were.
Is your allied element?
Yeah, it's the allied element. So, large warband of Gallic warriors, some Italian allies, which we've rolled up, and they are eager. We'll see how long that lasts. And then my cavalry elements as well, some light and medium cavalry and a unit of skirmishers.
Brilliant. And so, yeah, you've put your heavy core in the middle of your formation there. So that's what I'm going to have to shift. Excellent. And all your commanders, actually all the commanders on today's battlefield have a command rating of 8. So on the Roman side, my army is led by Marcus Claudius Marcellus. He has a large infantry division under his control. So he has 2 units of Hastati, 2 units of Principe, 2 units of Triarii, and 2 units of Veletates. So that's going to be the big armoured punch, hopefully, which is going to shift him off of that ridge. Next to him, we have Titus Quintus Crispinius. He is in command of the elite part of the army, and these are the really nice blue shielded chaps that Robin painted up previously. So he has 1 unit of Hastati, 1 unit of Principe, 1 unit of Triarii, 1 unit of Veletates, and he also has some flaming pigs, and he has the heavy ballista under his control. So don't worry, those is Robin going to stay on that hill? I hope so, because then he'll be a sitting duck for that. Just so you're aware, the guys in this division, we're basically counting as elite. So the units that are here have the upgrade options which are available in the army list. So the Hastati are tough fighters, the Principe are stubborn, and the Triarii are valiant, and the Veletates are tough fighters as well. We're using the Flaming Pig rules that are available over on the Warlord Games website. I'll leave a link to the PDF for that down below. My final division is led by Lucius Senatus Alimentus. And he is in charge of the cavalry for today's battle. And in there we have 1 unit of Roman medium cavalry and 3 units of Roman light cavalry. Quite notable in this game, I have more cavalry than the Carthaginians, but they are trying to defend, so it's not really going to hope well. It might
elephants
not even come
just
to play.
big horses.
I mean, elephants, yeah. I mean, elephants are cavalry. We had this before. Actually, they are treated as cavalry. It did take us a while to figure that one out. It has 4 legs. There we go. It's cavalry. There we go. As I say, we are playing for 6 turns. The Romans have the first turn. So there we go. I've really been looking forward to this. Yeah, let's see how it goes. So this is the battle for Mount Selinus, a clash in Sicily during the Second Punic Wars. Roman, turn 1. Okay, so that was actually a successful turn of Roman orders. Essentially, I just executed a general advance with all of my units. I did have to use my general's reroll on Marcellus's own division, but nothing too extravagant. I have peeled a couple of my units of Veletates off, who are just sort of looking over there at that unit and those elephants that could come steaming down on my left. In the centre here, everybody has just moved forwards. I think the strength of the Romans is going to be sort of an armoured punch into his central division. Over here with the cavalry, I didn't want to move them too far. I have just sort of moved forward a little bit, and then I'm going to see what he's going to do. So we're into shooting, and the only bit of shooting that I have got, well, it's probably the best thing I could do, is from my heavy ballista over here. Now, the heavy ballista has a range of 48, and I would imagine that I am in range. Yeah. So, Robin, can you just have a look and see if I'm in range of your central Libyans? Now, I can ignore units in open order, and all your cavalry is in open order, and all of your...
So you're going for the Libyans?
I go for the... well, yeah, just see... I have to go for whoever's closer out of those two.
I get,
so I'd imagine it will be the Libyans.
Yeah. Yep. Front unit of Libyans.
Okay, so the heavy ballista has 3 dice for long-range shooting. I'm obviously over 12 inches away, so I'm going to be at -1, and that's the only modifier, so I'm hitting on 5s. No rules for shooting overhead in this, so just hitting on 5s. Nothing. We're off to a cracking start. So there we go. That is the end of Roman turn 1. Just a general advance. Let's see how the Carthaginians are going to react. Right, so, Robin, mixed bag or are you fairly happy?
Mixed-ish bag, but mostly happy.
Right, where do we start?
So over on my left with my allied contingent, cavalry down the hill to harass you with javelins. Yeah, I would have liked my skirmishers and other cavalry to go with them.
Very lonely looking unit of cavalry there.
Inventing Parthian shot early.
It's a lot. I like the if you come down here and have a look at what this unit can see, which is the whole flank of the Roman army. But no, that's cool. So you've got them down. They're in javelin range, aren't they now?
They will be, yep.
And what happened in the centre?
So in the centre, just sent my skirmishers down. Would have liked to go a little bit further, so I could get my slings into range as well, try and get as many shots in as possible before you charge up the hill.
And importantly, the Nellies have
over here. Yep, the Spanish contingent. Elephants as far away from me as possible.
Yeah, I like it how you've learned from my mistake.
Yeah, and then I've also sent 2 actual proper units of Spanish Scutari down the hill,
skirting around the town,
coming around the end. Yeah.
So here's sort of the state of play. So you can see Robin sort of advancing with his right flank towards my left over there, and he's keeping that. He's anchored himself on that ridge. This is the problem as we're going to play the objectives, isn't it? Whereas at every part of if I was in your position, like, no, I want this heavy infantry to go forward.
Yeah, I'd like to, but I'd quite like. Yeah, I'm going to defend the hill.
Okay, so it's your shooting. You've got a few things in range.
Some,
where do you want to start?
Over here. So I've got javelins.
Javelins from from your Numidian cavalry.
Yep.
So they have a 6-inch range.
Yep.
So it's normally a 4 to hit, but I'm in open order, so you're hitting on 5s.
It's 2 shots, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yep. All right, go for it.
Oh.
No.
I'm going to be in range in the centre as well.
Yeah, you with your bows.
Yes, so 18-inch range. I'm just over 12.
So you're going to be at -1 for open order and -1 for the long range. So you're going to hit on a 6. 2 dice.
So it'll be 2 6s for a break test.
Oh yeah, it will be. Yep. Oh, I felt like you willed that into being. What's the save on my Velitates? I'm not actually sure. Okay, they're definitely not 4. They are a 6. Nope, so that's 1 casualty, and I will have to take a break test, so I'll just put a dice on that unit. As Robin has pointed out, no, he needed 2 6s. Indeed. So, yeah, moving on.
So, my slings are just out of range, so elephants have one dice at short range for shooting with javelins, don't they?
Yeah, and so I'm in open order, so
yeah,
it's
so
a
5. them, and then
and then the equivalent.
Yep.
So hitting on a 5.
Nope.
I missed there. And then you're going to do the same with the elephant on this side.
Yep, at those.
Okay. So 5s.
Yes.
There's another one.
That will be a break test.
That will be a break test because you didn't need a 6. So I've got to save a 6. So no save, so it's a casualty and a break test. There is no more shooting, is there?
Nope.
So I can take this break test straight away. All right. Okay, here we go. That's a 7.
Retreat disordered.
Okay. That's not very nice. Okay, so they've retreated disordered. So Robin pushing the attack. That's the end of the Carthaginian turn 1. Let's see how I can react.
Got an elephant-sized hole now.
You do. I need to go and charge. Right, okay, so I wouldn't say that was a rip-roaring success, but that stuff has happened. So first of all, with Marcellus's division, he has essentially reordered and is getting ready to sort of face off against the threat on the flank over here. On initiative, my Velitates have charged Robin's elephants. We'll come into the flaming pigs that are there in a second. And they got the charge off, but took a casualty on the way in. Over here, I tried to bring the Hastati and Principe round to charge those elephants, but that didn't work. So what I've done, as they moved on a group order, I've brought the rest of the formation up to start supporting it. So these units here are in the maniple formation, but the Triarii who are behind are just waiting to see where they're needed. Something we keep forgetting to point out is, certainly in the Hannibal rulebook, that units in open order can move on initiative if they can just see the enemy, not if they're within 12 inches like everything else. So if your open order unit of Velitates down here can see these guys at the top of the hill, they can just do their initiative order. which I didn't then do, and I tried to move this whole lot forward and they failed. However, the one thing they did do, which is important, is they got off the pigs. They have sent those crashing into those elephants there, and we'll resolve that in a second. Over on this flank, the cavalry, I didn't really intend to do this, but things just sort of happened. And basically, one of my units charged Robin's Numidian cavalry, who you will see are noticeably absent. Robin chose to evade and went free orders and has exited the board. That's one of the issues. You could just evade off the board. They can come back, but right now they've been sort of seen off. That unit then carried on to the bottom of the hill here, and they're basically within javelin range. So I've used up one of my units to come and support them, and then these other units of cavalry are just hanging around the bottom of the slope waiting to see what Robin is going to do. Of course, the ballista over here hasn't done anything. It doesn't need to, and we'll resolve its shots in a little bit. But the first thing we need to do is find out what this elephant is going to do. So as per the rules for the flaming pigs on the PDF, essentially, once they charge, we roll to see if those elephants stampede. And they are going to stampede on a 1 or a 2. If they do, they then go 3d6 inches straight backwards, and then they're removed. If not, then that pig, well, the pig unit is going to be removed either way. That won't count towards Robin's victory points, but then we'll be fighting combat with the Veletates. So let's see if it stampedes. Go on then, Robin, see if they stampede. Ah, they don't. So they will be fighting the combat. So the flaming pigs come off. They're a one-shot wonder. I might buy some more though. And we'll be working out this combat. But the Veletates get a couple of bonuses against the elephants because they're in open order. So let's do some shooting. I've actually got a couple of things I can do now. Okay, so to kick off my shooting phase, my unit of light cavalry here are going to hurl some javelins. Now, the closer target are those Numidian javelin men, but because they're in open order, I can ignore them, which I'm going to do. And I'm going to hurl a couple of javelins into Robin's Italian allies that have formed up here. So I'm going to get 2 dice, and I'm hitting on 4s. Okay. 1 hit, so you need a single save. What's their save?
5+.
And they're eager, aren't they? That was their rule.
They are at the moment.
A single casualty. Now this unit are going to throw their javelins at the Numidians, so because they're in open order, I'll be hitting them on 5s. Okay, come on. Oh, and it's oh well, 1 would have been enough. So you are taking a break test after this. So 2 saves of 6. Oh, get out! No.
I am taking a break test.
We'll do the break test at the end.
Yep.
Okay, so the only thing left to shoot, Robin's very happy at the minute, is my my ballista. Now, I still think the closest unit is going to be the formed unit of Libyans up there. So we'll go for them again. I've got 3 dice hitting on 5s. Okay, here we go. No. Fortunately, in this one, it doesn't blow up. Okay, so it's time for Robin's break test for his Numidians here. So it's going to be 2d6 straight.
That's not
that's bad.
For
so
skirmishes.
4 for skirmishes. Break if the unit... No. You're going to be all right. Break if the unit has suffered any casualties.
I have not.
So, otherwise, retreat disordered. So if you had not saved both those blood, just one of those hits, they'd have been gone. So as they were in open order, they've just retreated. The other unit doesn't need to test, but they are disordered. Right, so we've got to do the combat here between my Veletates and the elephants. So, Robin's elephants are going to get 4 dice on the clash. My Veletates are going to get 3. Now, I charge, which gives me a bonus of +1, so I'm hitting on 3s. And elephants, if you're fighting an elephant with a unit that is in open order, you don't suffer the normal -1 that you get for fighting in open order. You, in fact, get +1. So I'm actually hitting on 2s on the charge. So I have 3 dice hitting on 2s. Robin has 4 dice hitting on 4s. Okay, so I'm looking for 2s. That's all hits. And Robin got 2 hits. So I need 2 saves of 6. Now, importantly, because my commander is within 6 inches, my army general, remember his rule is he gives +1 to the morale saves in the first round of a combat. So I'm looking for 5. So no, I took 2. Robin needs 3 saves of 4. So we both have taken 2 casualties. Okay, there we are. So my unit has got 3 casualties on it. Remember, one of those was caused on the way in, but that doesn't count towards combat resolution, or does it? So we just double checked, and you definitely don't apply any casualties. So that was a draw, 2 casualties apiece. That is the end of the Roman turn. My unit of Veletates down here are no longer disordered. So there we go. That's sort of the view of things at the moment. It's a Carthaginian turn 2. Right then, Robin. Some stuff happened.
Yeah.
Some stuff happened. What happened? The main one was down here.
Yeah, so elephants have charged your Hastati.
Yeah. My reaction was to stand there.
Yeah.
But that's good because I am getting support from these Principe here for that combat. So you also got these guys over here.
Yeah, so the skirmishers have moved up. They can't support the elephants, so I'm probably not in range to throw anything at you either, so they're there. The rest of the Spanish division has stayed back to see what the outcome is.
Right.
Of the elephants. Obviously, we've got this combat here will roll on. Skirmishers in the middle have moved further down the hill. Try and get a few more shots off before you, no doubt, drive them off. And then over here, I just realised I've forgotten to try and bring that.
You can try and bring them on.
Yeah, because
you can try and bring them on.
Because I didn't fail an order test at any point, did I? So
no, you didn't. So what you can try and do... Well, first of all, what happened? You tried to...
Over here, I charged with my medium cavalry.
Who are in open order.
Staying in open order, and you've counter-charged because we're both in open order.
So we've got light cavalry versus medium cavalry.
And then what I thought would happen, I've charged with my Italians at your light cavalry.
Who have evaded
back
all the way back to here. And you hadn't failed any orders, so let's just say it. You were going to try and bring on...
Yeah, just going to come on here.
Your light cavalry. So it's at -1 to the rating normally, so you just need a 7.
Oh, yeah, sorry, the other way.
So they come on, and it's just they come on one move. There we go. Nothing to see here. Right then, it's on to shooting. Where would you like to start?
Let's start. I've got nothing over there.
You've got nothing over here?
No, because I won't be in range.
No.
Yep.
I believe it will be over here. It'll be these archers here. Who do you want to go for?
So, I was ignore the... they're quite good. I'm going to go for the Velites.
The Velites in front? Okay, you're within 12 now, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
I am in open order though, which is -1, so you're hitting on 5s.
Yep.
2 dice hitting on 5s. What is with your rolling today? I'm finding it offensive.
That'll be a break test as well, won't it?
Yeah, thanks for that. So 2 casualties and a break test. Okay, so they're taking a break test next. Then you've got some slingers. Are you going to target them?
They'll have to go for them because they're not a 12-inch range.
They've got a 12-inch range, but I'm at -1, aren't I, for slings? But I've got I'll save a 6 regardless. So
yeah.
All right, so you're hitting on 5s again. No, thank you. Elephants can't do anything during combat.
They are going to be out of range.
Okay, so it's just combat. So which one do you want to do first?
We'll do your break test.
Oh, yes, we will do my break test. Right, okay, so let's see what happens. Right, 9. That's got to be okay, surely.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so which combat do you want to do first? It's the elephants. Do you want to do the one, this one? Or do you want to do...
Let's do the elephant, the existing elephant, like the carry on that one.
Okay, let's find out what the sustained value is of an elephant. So the last combat was a draw. Now, the elephant's sustained combat value is 3, so Robin's down a dice, so he's hitting on 4s. I have 3 dice as well for my sustained, but I'm still fighting an elephant, so I'm +1, so I'm hitting on 3s. Right, you'll go first, why not?
Elephants.
Oh, I need 3s. So 3 each. So I need 3 saves of 6. 3 casualties, and you need 3 saves of 4.
2 casualties.
Right, so we are both shaken, but I lost the combat. Okay, so both of us are now shaken. However, I took 3 casualties, and so did Robin. Okay, so we're both now shaken. However, I took 3 casualties. Robin took 2 casualties, so I lost the combat by 1. So I'm 2d6 -1 to my break test.
Yep.
Okay. 9, so 8.
Hold your ground without penalty.
Hey.
Now, if they were skirmishers, they'd have broken at that point.
Yes, this is the thing we've just realised is obviously the Velites are they're light infantry. They're not skirmishers, even though they're in open order. They're classed as light infantry. So yes, we did shortchange one of my units earlier. So next round, I'm at -1, but +1, and you got +1 for winning. It's all over the place, but -1 for shaken. So that's gonna roll on. Should we do the next one here?
Yep.
So this is against the Hastati. Now, so you have a clash of 4, and your +1 be as you
just hitting on 3. Yeah,
you're hitting
charging
on 3s. The Hastati have a clash of 5. And of course, I have Peeler. Now these ones aren't drilled or anything, so I've got 5 dice hitting on 4s. To go along with that, I have the support from the Principe over here. So I'm going to get 2 dice in support with no additional modifiers. So they are hitting on 4s for those. If Robin does take any hits, he's -1 to the saves because of the Peeler rule from the Romans. So Robin, go for it. You're looking for 3s. So that's 4 hits. I'm looking for 5 4s for the Hastati. That's 2 hits. And then I've got 2 4s from the supporting Principe unit. That's 3 hits for you. The Hastati are saves of 4. I saved them all. The Elephant is -1 because of the Peeler. So it's a save of 4 normally. So you need 3 saves of 5.
And that applies to the supporting one as well?
Oh, I guess not, because the Peeler aren't used. So it was 2 and 2, wasn't it? So you need 2 saves of 5.
And one of 3 hits.
Sorry, so it's 3 hits. 2 saves of 5 and 1 save of 4. So 2 off of the Hastati.
No.
So you took 3.
Ouch.
That's why it's important to roll the dice separately sometimes. But so that unit of elephants has taken, 3. So we're going to be rolling. They go on the cavalry break test result table.
Yeah.
So it's 2d6 -3. Okay, go on then, Robin. 2d6 -3. So 5 cavalry break if shaken. Otherwise, give ground together with supports. But if they're giving ground,
I need to roll to see if they
stampede, don't they?
I've got to roll.
Oh, okay. Is it on a roll of a 1 they stampede?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so on a 1, this elephant's stampeding.
Brilliant.
Come on. Oh, that's correct. So the unit just gives ground. Remember, giving ground is just a 6-inch move. I will choose to maintain contact. But my unit, actually, do you know what? Actually, no, I won't.
Yeah, because otherwise you'll end up breaking up.
I'm going to break up my maniple formation, and I don't want to get sort of goaded into over there. I need to concentrate on my objective, which seems very, very far away right now. There we go. That's the end of. Oh no, we don't. We have more. We completely forgot. So we have some cavalry to work out. Right. So over here, Robin, how many dice do you get?
So I get 5 because I've 6. Sorry, because I'm medium cavalry, aren't I?
Well, I get 5 because I'm light. We're both in open order, which is -1, so we'd be hitting on 5s.
But we both charge.
We both charge because it was a counter charge, so we're both hitting on 4s. So you have 6 dice in 4s. I have 5 dice in 4s. Go on then. Your rolling today is unbelievable. 4 hits. I'm looking for 4s as well. 1.
So I'm assuming my save is 5 and yours is 6.
I'm saving on a 6. It was 4 hits. Don't worry, I've got a good feeling about this. 4 dead.
And I'm saving 1 save of 5.
1 save of 5.
No.
1. So you've won the combat by 3. So I'm 2d6 -3 to my break test. That's a result of 4 for cavalry, which is break. So they are gone.
Oh, well, that was easy.
So I've removed that unit. Are you going to sweep in advance?
No, I'm not, because I'm not formed up. I don't want to be charging
interesting.
your formed unit or anything. So.
Oh, okay, interesting. All right then. Okay, well, that's now the end of the Carthaginian turn. Let's go into Roman turn 3. I need to really start making some headway. So that is the end of the orders for the Romans. It's been quite a lot happen, hasn't there? To be fair. Let's start over here with this division. So over here, the Veletates on initiative have moved forward to essentially just carry on a little skirmishing duel there with Robin's skirmishing unit. My unit of Hastati charged Robin's elephants on initiative. Robin couldn't countercharge because elephants can't. And then I decided to try and do something a little bit tricky. So basically, I had a unit of Principe that were formed here. So a formed unit can move through a cover. But what it has to do first is go in open order, move, and then form again. And I got 3 orders off, and that's what you can see there, and they've managed to move into support. So this unit formed open order, moved through, and reformed there. So they are over there in support of the unit that are fighting the elephants. That's Marcellus's division. So we might ask, where's the rest of the division? Well, you've got the Velites who are carried on that combat there with the elephant. But as you can see, he has swung his formation over here, and they are moving up to support what's going on over here, which I'll come to in a minute. So we have both units of Triarii that are moving into support the Hastati, and we have the Principe over there. Marcellus is here. So he is still within 12 inches of this unit, and he is obviously in command range there, although he won't be close enough to help the saves for that unit over there. As already said, the Velites are carrying on their combat. We'll come to the middle division in a second. Over here, I tried to charge Robin's medium cavalry with my medium cavalry. As he's in open order and I'm formed, he had to evade, and he's evaded to this point on the hill here. My cavalry, who did it on initiative, only got to there. Over here, my light cavalry have just sort of moved and formed a little crescent to just harass and throw javelins at the Italian allies that are on the hill. Obviously, the ballista back here hasn't moved. It hasn't hit anything yet either, but, you know, there's still time. Now, the central division, things have happened here. So I wanted to try and get a big move up the hill. So I decided to essentially announce a full move and charge the Velites, the skirmishing unit that was there. So they moved as one. So, essentially, what has happened, well, first of all, the Velites just moved here to have another skirmishing duel there. They got 3 orders, so that was 18 inches of movement. Robin's unit was fairly close, and he rolled to evade, and you only got one order, meaning he only moved back 6 inches, which is actually at the point, so well, actually it was just here, but just to show you, my unit, when we measured the 18, overran them, basically. So that unit is gone. So off they go. Now, we've only just found out, and we don't do sort of catch evaders very much in our games.
Because normally they're cavalry, aren't they? So.
Yeah, so it doesn't really happen, and most of our stuff has been in the Crusades. But when a unit that catches an evading unit counts as winning a combat, which means it has all the options available to it that are available to a winning unit, including a sweeping advance. And if you do a sweeping advance, then your supporting units, and as you can see, the Principe and Triarii, because they all moved in as one to charge, are in support. So I actually can do a sweeping advance, and the sweeping advance is 2 moves. And I'm going to go, and my Hastati are going to charge into the Libyan infantry at the top of the hill. The Principe will move in and support from behind, and the Triarii will be able to do their manipular support from the diagonal behind the Hastati. Robin will be getting a lot of spots, but yeah, that was, we weren't expecting that. I certainly wasn't. So as you can see, if we zoom out a little bit, the first Roman formation is sort of at the top of the hill, but not really by design. And we have a second wave down here. So I guess we'll get on with shooting. I think the first thing we'll do, we'll work out the javelins over here. Okay, so let's kick things off. This unit of horse are going to throw their javelins at your Italian allies. It's just 2 dice hitting on 4s. Okay, so looking for 4s. 1 hit, so you need a single save of 5. No, so that's 1 casualty. I'm now going to do exactly the same with the unit next to them. So same thing again, hitting on 4s. Should we do the 6 here? No, but I got 2 hits. No, you save both. My medium cavalry still have javelins. Are they in range of your medium cavalry, Robin? You just check, they're 6 inches.
Yep.
They are. You're in open order though, so I'll be hitting you on 5s.
Yep.
Oh, that's a break test and 2 saves. You got saves of 5s. Save them both.
But I am taking a break test.
Okay, moving on down the line. We'll do these Velites against your slingers. I get 2 dice. I'm hitting you on 5s because you're in open order.
Yep.
Both missed. Over here, these Veletates are going to throw their javelins at your javelin men right there. Hitting on 5s because you're in open order. That's 1 hit. So
I don't think
you,
I even have save at all.
I thought you always did get a save, but I just have to check. No, there is no save, so just straight to a casualty. Okay, so you've got a break test to do. Okay, so the break test is for the cavalry, so it's just going to be a straight 2d6. An 8 is hold your ground without penalty. Right, okay. Oh no, I've still got one more to do. Sorry,
ballista.
I've got my my ballista. Well, he's not going to go. He wasn't going to go for your cavalry because they're not formed. Now I can't target this unit. Basically, anything that is within 6 inches of this my unit here, which includes your ghouls, doesn't it? So, can I target? Because I'm on the high ground, and I can see. We have a look across the battlefield. I can see your units of Spanish over there. Yes. You just check the range.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So 3 dice hitting on 5s. Yeah, that was unexpected. No more spot. Oh, 1 hit. So it's -2.
6 plus
so it'll just be a save of 6. Yeah.
So I've got a 4 normally because I'm.
Yeah. Well, it's 5s for them. They're medium.
Oh.
So, but 1 casualty. So, all the shooting is done, so it's time for the combat phase. I think we'll start down here with the elephants.
Yeah, so just before we do that, I'm going to use his Hannibal the Elder's Master of Position.
Oh, his special rule, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got ready for this charge. We've seen you coming. We knew you were going to overrun those skirmishes. We planned it all out, honestly. So, for 1 turn... So would be
now
this turn. I will. All units on this hill, which is quite a large area, will be getting +1 to the combat resolution. Obviously, it's only going to apply to this combat, but it's such a big combat.
You want that bonus.
I want to shove you back down the hill at least, don't I? So
essentially, it gives you a 1-point lead
and in conjunction with my motivated mercenaries, where for the first time I fight Romans, I'm getting extra clash.
Yeah,
it just makes sense to use it now and try and make the most of getting you off the hill.
All right. Okay. So I think we'll do that combat last. Because it's going to be so important. Right then, let's do this one here. Let's do this one with the knackered elephants and the knackered Veletates. So,
wouldn't it be annoying if that elephant?
If it goes backwards and then clip down, that would be amazing. What I actually want is this one to go backwards.
Yeah, that's the thing. Now you've charged them there. It's very close to mine. So
we both have a sustained value of 3. We are both shaken, which give us -1. I get +1 because I'm in open order. So that means I'm hitting you on 4s. However, you also have +1 because you won the last round of combat. So you're also hitting on 4s.
I did, yes. Yep.
I got 1.
2.
2. Okay, I need 2 saves of 6. 1 casualty. You need 1 save, which you did. So I'm taking a break test 2d6 -1 on the skirmishers. Oh,
not skirmishers.
Oh no, they're not skirmishers. No, you're right.
Just an 8.
It's an 8. They hold their ground without penalty.
Oh,
what was that?
My elephants have lasted longer than.
Yeah, they have. So yeah, that's.
Carry on.
Yeah, it just carries on. Let's try something different. Let's try over here. So the elephants have a clash value of 4. The Hastati have a clash value of 5. I charge, so I'm hitting you on 3s. You're hitting me on 4s. I have 2 dice in support from the Principe hitting on 4s. You're at -1 save because of the peeler. So the Hastati are hitting on 3s. So that's 4 hits. Those are the 4 that require a -1 to the save, and these 2 are hitting on 4s. That is 2 1, so 6 altogether. Robin, you're hitting on 4s.
1.
1. Okay, well I have a single save of 4. No, it's a 1 casualty. So Robin, you need 4 saves of 5 for the hits with the peeler. This is ridiculous. Your saves have been unbelievable. Oh god, you need 2 saves of 4.
Watch me now fail both these though.
Don't.
Oh, 1.
1 apiece.
Draw.
How was that a draw? So there's a casualty for me, and then you've got 1. So you are shaken. That's the only thing I've got going for me. That was unbelievable. Your rolling has been ridiculous.
Well, It's got to look after my elephants, so they look after me. You just carelessly send them off.
I just send them off. Yeah. No, yes. Well, yeah. Oh God. Right. Let's work out the biggie.
You're going to need a big bucket of dice.
Okay, so this isn't as complicated as it could be. Now, my Hastati are the ones that have charged, so they have 5 dice on the clash. Now, if you remember, this division is the elite division, so I have tough fighters, which means I can re-roll one of those. Now, as I'm charging, that means I've got 5 dice hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1. I have 2 units in support, because remember, I can get manipular support from a diagonal, and I'm getting 2 dice in support from the Principe, and the Triarii are, they're hard, basically, so they offer 3 dice in support. For those people wondering why they're like this is how they have to be deployed, because they're slightly smaller.
Yeah, they're in.
It's about depth.
10 ranks of 6 or 6 ranks of 10.
So that's how you have to deploy them, which I think this might be the first time we've actually remembered to do it. So overall, I have 10 dice for this combat, 5 hitting on 4s and 5 hitting on 3s. However, Robin's main unit here normally gets 7 dice, but well, first of all, it's got important. These are not the Libyan veterans. We said these were all, the basic Libyan heavy infantry, which aren't to be sniffed at, to be fair.
Yeah.
The Libyan veterans have rules like phalanx. These guys don't. These guys have the motivated mercenary rule. What does that do?
So the first time I fight Romans, I get +1 to my clash value.
So you've got a clash of 8, and you're uphill of me. So you are getting 8 dice hitting on 3s, and then you've got 2 units in support. If you look behind, there's a unit there, and there's a unit on the flank there. So Robin has 6 dice in support hitting on 4s. I don't think any of us are going to put our commanders in at this stage. So let's just see what happens. I'll roll first as I charge.
Okay, so for my Hastati, remember as well that any hits on this lot will get the Pila rule. So I'm looking for 3s, and I can re-roll 1. So I've got 4 hits so far. I got 4 hits with the Hastati, which are going to be at -1.
5 hits.
5 hits even. These 2 here are from the Principe, are hitting on 4s. That's another 1 hit. And these 3 are from the Triarii, and that's another hit here. So I got 7 hits in total.
So 7 hits for the Romans. Now we'll see what the Carthaginians get. So Robin will roll the main Libyan unit first, who get 8 dice. The motivated mercenary does not affect the supporting units. It only affects the main unit. It specifically only adds to the clash value.
So I'm looking for 3s with these, aren't I?
You're looking for 3s. No re-rolls, but 6. Okay.
And then 6.
And you might as well roll all the supports together.
Yeah.
Because there's no difference. So these are looking for 4s.
It's number 2.
Excellent.
So we'll roll the armour for the Carthaginians first, who normally have an armour of 4, but against a Hastati, that's knocked down to 5.
So Robin, 5 saves of 5. So 4 casualties. And then you have 2 saves of 4 from the supporting units. Oh, that's 6. So that unit is already shaken.
Okay, so now I've got to roll my saves for the Hastati. So first of all, I need 6 saves of 4 from the unit at the front.
Got no re-rolls or anything like that. Let's just see how it goes. I took 3. Now I need 2 saves of 4 from the supporting attacks. So I've taken 5.
Okay, so it's time for the combat resolution. So I dealt 6 casualties to Robin. He dealt 5 to me. Now, because I'm in small units, I've only got a stamina of 4, which means I need to allocate one of my excess casualties now to another unit. So I will put that onto the Principe. So I have won by 1. However,
I used my foresight and tactical abilities. So that general's ability of adding +1 to my combat resolution means that I've forced a draw
For this round.
for this round. Yeah,
So that was...
I've absorbed the.
It is kind of grinded to a bloody halt. I mean, I think you made the right choice, because if I'd have forced you back... I mean, I know there's a big angry unit of ghouls there that I've got to think about, but we'll worry about that later. No, I think you did that at exactly the right time. Okay, we've just got to clear the table up a little bit, and then we'll be back. All right, that's the end of the Roman turn. So very much the Romans are engaged. I've got a lot of troops that are moving up in support. It's time for the Carthaginians to retaliate. Okay, so some fairly big moves in the Carthaginian turn. Robin?
Over here on the Spanish side, to be honest, you kind of scuppered my plan because the elephants are still there because they can't be supported.
Yeah, you forgot that you're controlling them, not me.
Yeah,
so they've lasted a bit
I'm just
longer.
kind of sat here again waiting for something to happen there.
But that's not bad because you're going to. I mean, if it doesn't, you'll be able to sweep into the centre.
Yeah. So I have moved the other unit down, so I'm slowly evacuating the hill, but that's fine.
Okay.
There. Then in the middle, obviously, everything's pretty much tied up. All I've done is one of the supporting units have engaged the Triarii
to deny their support.
So they can't support and make the most of, again, having my extra clash.
So we have two combats. We have the Triarii versus this unit of heavy
infantry.
infantry.
It kind of divides here.
And then we have the Hastatian Principe against that one, but they're supported.
With one support, yeah.
Okay, and then...
over here on the Allied contingent...
Oh, yes.
So my Italians, who are eager...
Very eager, yes.
have thought, I'll charge the light cavalry...
Who were up here.
Just with the idea that you would evade and it would get me around this area.
So I did evade.
You did. So that I could start coming towards your flank and making you worried. But I rolled all the orders.
And I rolled none.
And you didn't get very many. And I've actually overrun you.
You've overrun cavalry. There we go.
Yeah. I guess I can make a victor's move, so I can probably turn a bit with one. I can make one.
You could do a victor's move. You could turn, or you can sweeping advance, which will.
But there's obstacles now.
So the question is, you're now threatening a ballista, or do you now spin that unit?
I'm just gonna
turn
them a bit.
Okay.
Threaten the ballista.
So that was unexpected. So I've lost a unit there, and then Robin has moved around here.
Yeah. So these cavalry have come round to do what they were meant to be doing.
Yeah.
And then the Gauls.
You only one destroy. If you destroy one more of my units, that division is broken.
Yeah, which would be nice. The Gauls have come down the hill. I wanted to charge them.
Yeah.
Because I can't get to. Again, they're so big. I can't get to your.
No, but I have to worry about them.
So yeah, but I'm now in the way, and then I've just brought those cavalry down just to throw javelins at you.
So speaking of throwing javelins, where do you want to start?
I do have quite a lot of javelin chucking to do. Might as well start here.
Okay.
On them.
Hitting on fives.
Obviously, it doesn't matter I'm on the flank or anything, does it? Cause
no, we're all just circling horses at the minute. So 2 dice hitting on fives.
Yep. Nope.
No.
Same thing with these javelins.
Hitting on fives again.
No.
Okay. Breathe a sigh of relief there. They have javelins.
They do, so they'll be at your formed...
Hastati. But you're hitting on fours this time.
Is it -1 formed heavy infantry?
Oh, yeah. Ah, yes, it is.
For shooting, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's -1 for hitting them, so fives.
See, I know the rules to everyone's benefit, not just mine. That's karma, that is. That's karma. Oh, I wouldn't roll them.
Oh, no, it's your dice. 2 saves of 4. No!
Should have rolled mine.
Okay, that's annoying. You could use the slingers on them if you wanted.
They're in open order, aren't they?
Yes, you can ignore them.
Yeah, I will go for the...
You're going to go for the same target with the slingers?
Slings are -1.
They're -1 to my save, so you're hitting on fours. Fours? Because you're not hitting my front.
Oh, because I'm just about in the flank, yeah.
No. That's okay.
Down the end.
So is it just the ongoing little one down here?
Little skirmishers against skirmishers? Well,
fives.
skirmishers against open order, isn't it?
That's it, because they're open order. There is cover there, but you only benefit from...
open order is obscured, isn't it? So
you only benefit once, so fives.
No. Okay. Well, hopefully combat will be more effective.
So no break test this time, which is quite nice. So just combats. We have a few. Which one do you want to start with?
Just do the elephants.
The elephants, which one?
We'll start over here.
Okay. So I have a clash. I have a sustained combat of 5. Plus then I have the Principe who are supporting.
It was a draw last time.
It was a draw, so there's no modifiers. So
but I'm shaken.
You are. So you have 3 dice hitting on 5s. I have 5 dice hitting on 4s plus 2 support dice hitting on 4s. So 2 hits. I'm hitting on 4s. I haven't got tough fighters with this unit, so it's 3 from the Hastati, and then the Principe got 2 as well. There are no Pila or anything, so I need 2 saves of 4 against the elephant. So I've taken 2 casualties. Robin needs 5 saves of 4, but there's no Pila this time, so no modifiers.
Oh dear.
That's 4. He's wiped out, I think. You
Is it
shattered.
double or more than double?
It's double. No, it's double. So he's shattered. But do we roll for stampede? Is that going to get rid of a stampede?
Only if they give ground.
No.
We can't stampede if he's dead.
They've just chopped him. I'd rather have done one less and then hopefully had the chance to stampede. No, that's fair. So you're
How
wiped
many
out.
casualties did you take?
I took 2. So I have taken 3 overall. And the elephant is gone. It's lasted till turn 4. That's the longest any elephants have ever lasted. Okay, I can do a victor's move, can't I?
You can.
Can supports
Supports do the same as
them? Okay, I am going to do a little move. So I have done a victor's move and just slid slightly across the line, obviously still maintaining my formation. But remember, it's my turn next, and I'm looking at those Scutari. But these guys do have Peeler as well, which is annoying. What's next?
this one over here.
Okay, so the ongoing one. So here we go. So I have 3 dice and you have 3 dice. I get... Who won the combat last time?
It was a draw.
It was a draw. So you're -1 for being shaken, so you're hitting on 5s. I'm -1 for being shaken, but I'm +1 because I'm fighting an elephant with open order troops. So I'm hitting on 4s, you're hitting on 5s.
Yep. 2.
Your dice rolls. 1.
Okay, 1 save of 4. Yep.
2 saves of 6. No, so I've lost the combat by 2. I really don't need this elephant to live. 9 minus 2 is 7 for infantry. Give ground in good order. So Robin has chosen to follow up and maintain combat, which you can do if you're shaken, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's again annoying. Other combats. Is it just the big one?
Just the big.
It's just the big one. Right. Let's do some. Oh no, it's 2.
It's 2 now, isn't it?
So which one do you want to do first?
Let's do the
new
fresh
one?
combat.
Okay. So your unit is charging and uphill. So that would normally give you +2. However, the Triarii have long spears, which negates your charge bonus. So you're only getting +1, and you've got the motivated mercenaries rule. So
8 on the clash.
8 on the clash. I have 5. My guys are stubborn and valiant and elite and all sorts of things. So I've got 5 dice hitting on 4s. You have 8 dice hitting on 3s. Right, so we've made a slight mistake. We didn't realise that the normal Libyan infantry actually have long spears. So that would have negated my charge bonus last time. But we're not going to rework out all of that. But obviously we will apply it here. So long spear versus long spear means that you don't negate the charge bonus. So Robin is getting +2 to his attack roll, meaning this turn he's hitting on 2s, which is immense. I am still hitting him on 5s. 4s.
Yeah.
All right, Robin. This is, I think we're going to get 8 hits here. No, 7. What am I hitting on 4s?
Yep.
Wow.
And you have...
I think
you don't have anything for
No,
fighting
I
against.
don't. I think
It's stubborn and valiant.
I think that makes up for the mistake last turn.
So I've done my saves.
Yeah. Okay, so I need 7 saves of 4. I have stubborn, so I can re-roll 1, and I have valiant if this goes really badly. Okay, so far I have saved 3. I get to re-roll 1, which is a save. So I've taken 3 casualties. I should also say that obviously I wasn't using the support from them. The Principe is supporting the Hastati. So 3, so I'm 2d6 minus 3 to my break test. Okay, so I want nice and high here. Oh, -3, 5 minus 3 is 2, which would be break. However, the Triarii are valiant, and this is a once a game rule. Break test reroll once per battle. So I can reroll this break test, which I will. 6 minus 3 is 3, which is break if shaken.
You're
Otherwise,
not,
give
because you
ground.
made that 1 save.
So it's break if shaken and give ground with supports, but they weren't being supported, so they're going to give ground. Robin, are you going to follow up and maintain contact, or are you going to hold the hill?
I'm going to hold, because I do need to actually keep the hill.
Yeah, maintain that objective. Okay, right, let's move on to the big one. Okay, so Robin's elected to make a victor's move, but you've gone backwards.
I've reclaimed the objective, you mean?
Well, it's because you wouldn't offer support, would you?
Right.
And you want to stay up there.
No, he has said there is a line in the sand, literally, and we are not crossing it, so we stay here.
Right, let's
Ignore the barbarians, they don't know what they're doing.
Right. So who won the last? No one. It was a draw.
Complete draw.
So all right. So you had. So now we're down to sustained value. So you have a sustained value of 7, and then you get free support. You are hitting on 3s because you are uphill. -1 for being shaken. You're hitting on 4s. My Hastati have 5 dice for their sustained, but they're shaken, so they are hitting on 5s, but they have tough fighter, so they can re-roll. Whereas the Principe are hitting on 4s in support.
We might as well roll them all.
There's no pillar or anything. 4 hits.
Okay. So these ones need 5s with a re-roll. So 1. So 1 hit from the Hastati, and then these ones need 4s. I only got 1 hit.
Okay, so 1 save of 4 for me.
Yep. So 1 casualty, which will have to go on a supporting unit, won't it? Because you're shaken.
Yep.
And then I needed 4 saves of 4. I think you've wiped me out.
Okay, so what happens in this case? The 4. Sorry, as you can see, Robin has done enough to shatter me. So the first thing that happens, first of all, the shattering happens, but the excess casualties then get moved on to the supporting unit, and then there's 1 in excess. So Robin has shattered my front unit, and then subsequently shaken the one behind. So that was a brutal turn of combat.
Okay, so there we go. That was brutal. The Carthaginians have they've repulsed the first Roman attack up the hill. Yeah, let's see what the Romans are going to do. Okay, so there is a lot of combat going on. The Romans have made a really, really big push. Over on this side, I charged with my Principe into this unit of Spanish and then brought the Hastati over to support from that side. So slightly avoiding what's going on over here. Down here, I just want to carry on this little skirmishing duel. Obviously, we have this combat with the elephant that's kind of grinding on. And then the rest, how do you talk about the rest of that division? Because that division, Marcellus's command is now split here and here. So the rest of his command, there's been a lot of charging. This unit of Hastati charged Robin's medium cavalry, who decided to, as their charge reaction, to just form and take the charge. So no counter charge, no evading, they've just taken the charge, and that unit of Triarii have moved into support. On the hill, all hell has broken loose. The large Gallic unit has been charged by 1 unit of Principe with a Triarii unit in support, and we'll get on to the cavalry over there in just a second. My elite division, which has taken a bit of a pounding in the last term, the Veletates have charged those slingers who formed to take the charge, and the commander of that division has moved into the Triarii and rallied a casualty from them. I've just kind of left the Principe up here to their fate, but Robin will have to kind of come forward if he wants to do anything to them. With my cavalry division over here, things have been quite interesting. So the medium cavalry have also charged into the large Gallic unit. Remember, 2 small units can charge a large unit. So there'll be quite a large multiple combat going on there. And then over here, my light cavalry charged at these Numidians. Robin chose to evade and didn't evade, well, very well. And again, for the 3rd time in this game, someone has been overrun. So they have been wiped out, which gives me 2 victors moves with my unit, which are over there. And I'm trying to decide what to do, but I think it might be sensible to actually come around from behind the lines. I'm tempted to go after these, but my objective is the hill. So Robin, for 1 victor's move, can you just bring me around? They are in open order to there. I would like to, I'll tell you what, just bring them forward pretty much where these, to within 6 inches of your line there, and I'm just going to hurl some javelins.
And you get victor's moves only 1. They're not
sweep in advance.
Oh, you can sweep advance. You don't have to.
Do you have to charge?
I thought you had to go into combat.
I don't think you do. Give me a second. So it is okay. No, that's part of the thing. They're in open order. They're alike. They're not going to charge and destroy anyone who's up on there, but they can ride around. So I've got a unit behind enemy lines, and if anything bad happens to that Gallic unit, they're there. I've just seen your commander hiding in the trees there. It's been encouraging. So it is time to do some shooting. Let's start over here. My skirmishers are going to throw javelins at your skirmishers, hitting on 5s. Oh, 2 hits and a break test. So,
I don't have any saves.
So it's 2 casualties then. So 2 casualties, and they need to take a break test in a little while. I've got one of your dice. Pop that there. Next along the line of shooting is my unit up here.
Don't forget your ballista.
I won't this time. It's probably the last time it's ever going to shoot. I'm going to hurl javelins at your shaken unit.
So it's 5s because I'm not targeting you to the front. Oh, 1 that's a break test. So save of 4. Yeah, but it will be a break test. And then it's my ballista. So the ballista is going to shoot at that Spanish unit over there. As Robin points out, I could shoot at these Italians here, but I feel like that's a bit of a waste. I'm going to just send the shot going that way. So I've hit once in 9 shots so far. Can I do any better? Oh yes, I can. I've done 2, so you need 2 saves of 6, and it's a break test. 2 casualties. Okay, so we have 3 sets of break tests. Which one do you want to do first? You want to do the skirmishers?
Let's start with the skirmishers.
All right, let's go for it. It's 2d6 straight. Okay, go for it, Robin. 5 for skirmishers is break if shaken, otherwise retreat disordered. So that's going to be a retreat, isn't it? Just 1 off being shaken. They're disordered. Do you want to do that Spanish unit?
Yep.
7 is hold your ground without penalty.
And this one
now
here.
This lot up here, you want nice and high for this.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you just laugh. Right, okay. So now it's the combat phase. Let's go from flank to flank. So we'll start over here with this fresh combat here. Now we must remember we both have Peeler for this. So your saves are going to be 6s, mine are going to be 5s. Right, my Principe going in have 5 attacks hitting on 3s. And my Hastati are contributing 3 attacks hitting on 4s. These guys are stubborn, so I'm getting to re-roll one re-roll on my saves. The Spanish, I think, get 6.
6? Yeah,
I think that's it. I think it's just 6 attacks, and the special rule is nothing, I don't think.
Yeah, that's it. It's just 6.
They're just medium infantry. All right, so I'm looking for 3s to hit with this. And they're not tough fighters, so the Principe hit 4 times, and Hastati need 4s. The Hastati contributed 1 dice. You're looking for 4s. 3. Okay, so my Principe need 3 saves of 4. I get to... No, 3 saves of 5 because of the Peeler. I get to re-roll 1. So they've saved none. They saved none, so they took 3 hits. You need 5 saves of 6. You took in 4, which means you've lost the combat by 1. So I've won the combat by 1, so Robin needs to take a break test -1. 5 on hand-to-hand combat is give ground disordered. I'm tempted to maintain contact because you'll have to sort of swing your whole flank around.
Well, I'll be disordered as well, so I'll be minuses to...
Yeah, we'll maintain contact for that, I think. But we are pushing up the hill. Right, who is next? Let's do the elephant combat down here. Nearly forgot about that. We both have 3 dice. You won last turn, so you're hitting on 4s. Even though you're shaken, I'm also hitting on 4s because you're an elephant. 1 for you.
Oh, 3.
3 for me. So I need a single save of 6. No, so I've taken another casualty. And Robin, you need 3 saves of 4. You've taken 2.
I lost by 1.
We haven't got anywhere to put the casualties on, so Robin is just 2d6 -1.
Oh, God's sake.
Oh dear. 3. Yeah, he's gone.
He's just dead.
4. So 4 -1.
3.
3 is break. No stampeding. Well, I don't know if this unit's going to do anything for the rest of the game, but that elephant did very well. I think that's been the most successful elephant in any of our games. He didn't run over my general like the other one did. Okay, so down here we have this unit of Veletates against these slings. I get 4 dice, hitting on 3s, and I have Tough Fighter with these guns, so I'm re-rolling 1. Robin, how many did you get?
3 dice, I'll be hitting on 4s when I'm...
So you're not open order, are you? Yeah, so...
No, I had to form up to receive the charge.
I hit with all of them.
You hit with 3 dice?
Yeah.
So did I. No, I hit with 2.
Okay, so I need 2 saves of 6. I took 1 casualty. Do you have any armor?
Oh, I don't get saves.
So what have you taken?
4.
Oh,
So Robin's lost the combat by 3, and he is also shaken.
Break test
So
-3.
2d6 -3. These are skirmishers, aren't they?
Yep.
Oh, I think you're going to be all right. Why can't do maths?
Quite high at 8.
Hold your ground without penalty.
This one here.
Okay, so let's do this combat next. So what do your medium cavalry have in the clash?
So I didn't countercharge, did I?
You didn't countercharge. So Robin's unit gets 6, and you're fighting. We said this one was level, didn't we?
Yeah.
So you're hitting on 4s. My Hastati get 5 dice hitting on 3s, and the Triarii in support offer 3 dice.
And you get Pillar with your Hastati.
Do.
don't you?
Excellent. So I'm hitting on 3s with these. So that's 4 hits, and then I'm hitting on
The
4s.
Hastati have tough. Oh no,
No, they're not the tough fighter unit. So I've got 5 overall.
And you're looking for 4s. So you got
3.
3. Okay, I need 3 saves of 4. So I saved 2. I've taken a single casualty. And
5
you
saves
need
of 6.
5 saves of 6, yep.
Took all the
No.
casualties.
Okay, so I took 1. Robin has taken 5, so I've won by 4. Robin is shaken now.
11
7?
-4 is 7. Cavalry, give ground disordered together with supports. Give ground is a 6-inch move.
So it puts me on.
I think you're going to be right behind my Principe. We'll just get this moved and then we'll have a look at what's going on.
So 6 inches. There's not actually, because it puts me there.
Oh, so they're gone.
I am crushed between.
A rock and a
Rock and a hard place.
Well, a rock and a peelum.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not shaken, so I think I'll have to do some bits. I'll have a quick think.
Okay, so I've decided that the units will just make a victor's move, and they have just formed on the edge of these units that are in combat with the Gauls. I could have gone up there, but I feel like they'd be a bit stranded, and I want to kind of move as a cohesive block, and I want to try and deal with these Gauls. Speaking of which, let's work this one out. Right, Robin, how many attacks do you get for your large Gallic warband?
Well, at least 100. 11
11, but you've got
wild fighters, so I will re-roll all misses on the first round of combat.
That's right. And it's once a game as well.
Yeah.
So you've got 11 dice, re-rolling all misses, and you're hitting on 3s because you're uphill of me. Right, let's work this out. My Principe here, they get 5 dice, hitting on 3s. My medium cavalry will get 6 dice, hitting on 3s. And my Triarii contribute 3 dice in support. I'm going to put my cavalry commander in with his cavalry unit to add 2 dice.
Fine.
Oh.
Right, so, because I'm effectively, I have to split mine.
Yep.
So, for example, I'll do 6 against the infantry, 5 against the... So I will put...
Because he'll put you up to 13 dice.
13, so then I'll be 7 against the infantry, and 6 against the...
All right. Okay. Right. Let's figure out all these dice. Starting with my Principe, they got 5 attacks hitting on 3s. That's 4 so far.
So they're with Peeler as well.
They're with Peeler, so we've got to remember those ones with Peeler. Now they are supported with 3 attacks from the Triarii, who have added another 1. Now we come on to the attacks from the cavalry, who are hitting on 3s, and they have 8 dice because their commander has joined them, and they're hitting on 3s. They get 2. They get 4. Okay, Robin, how are you doing your split?
So my commander's in there now, so I've got 13, so I'll be 7 against the infantry, 6 against the cavalry.
Excellent. Okay, so the 7 against
And I'm
the
re-rolling
infantry.
all misses.
All misses, yeah.
And I'm hitting on 3s because I'm up
You
here.
are hitting on 3s. So that's 7 hits on the infantry. Hope those Principe can take that. And then this is on the cavalry, but you can re-roll those 2s.
Oh, I missed with 1.
Okay, so what have you got here? You've got 5 on...
The cavalry.
5 on the cavalry. Cavalry are saving on a 5. They've taken 3. Okay, now I need 7 saves for the Principe, but they have stubborn. And they are saving on 4s. That was abysmal. So they've got 2 so far. They save 3, so they've taken 4. Okay, so now we've got to work out Robin's save. So Robin, you have a save of
5 normally.
So that's 6 against the Principe. So you've got 4 saves of 6 against the Principe, and then there were 5 other hits basically, and then 5 saves of 5. Okay, so your 6s here. So 1, so you're taking 3 from the Principe. Now you need 5 saves of 5 against the cavalry. So 2 saves, so you're taking 3.
So I've won. Well, I might have won combat because
we'll see.
Right, now just roll for commanders, don't we?
So you've taken 6 there,
and you've taken and you've taken 7.
Yep. So we need to roll for the commanders. So I roll 2d6 and add 2, and so do you. If this is over 12, then there's something's happened to commanders. Something's happened to your commander. Nothing has happened to mine. Right. Let's see what happens. Right. Okay. So 1, 2, or 3. The commander is slain. He's gone, and that adds to the casualties, which means it was a draw.
All right, so he is taken off. A new one will appear in a minute from where he was. That adds to the total, but doesn't get recorded as an actual casualty. So that was 7-7. So that was a draw. My unit at the front is shaken. You are very close to being shaken. Yeah, that was a brutal round of combat.
I don't know if I feel good about that or not.
Well,
I held, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Also, the re-rolling hits, that was my chance to...
That was it. I was going to have to deal with that sooner rather than later. I'd rather deal with it charging you than you charging me. Although, what I'm trying to... Obviously, you can see here, I've got quite a big push of unshaken units up to... Because remember, we said the ridge was from those trees to those trees over there. That's it. Let's get on with the Carthaginians. Right then, lots of positional movement. Robin?
Yeah, it wasn't really massive. So, over on the Allied contingent side, cavalry have moved around to throw some javelins at your supporting units.
Yeah, just annoying them.
Those guys, obviously a bit winded, so they're...
Just completing a marathon, yeah.
Yeah, they're out of command range when failed their order. In the middle, I've replaced or gone through my what was shaking unit to get a charge in, which you didn't took, and then I've rallied this unit, so they're no longer shaken. And then over here, just started bringing the Spanish this way. Oh, and I've charged your supporting unit as well with my some Libyans.
So it's just shooting. Where have we got any shooting?
I've got a little bit there. I think that's actually
Is that it? Because you're disordered. They're out of range. The javelins are done. I think
they're in combat. Yeah, that should be it.
All
just
right.
that.
Okay, just them. So, I take it you're going to lob it at the Triarii, are you?
Yep.
So you're going to be hitting on 5s. No, 4s.
4s.
Yeah. Oh, and it's a break test. Imagine if that's the thing that uses up their Valiant. I'm saving on a 4. I took a casualty. Okay, so now I need a break test. That was your only shooting, wasn't it?
Yeah, I can't
so
see
I need a break
else.
test.
Till I take over your ballista.
That'd be amazing. 6 for... I don't like that. Hold your ground, disordered or retreating. Good. I'm going to hold my ground disordered and carry on supporting. I think you can only use Valiant if you actually break.
Yeah, it's re-roll. Yeah, it's a break result.
Yeah, I think it's a break result.
Yeah,
but anyway, I want to carry on supporting my my unit.
Yeah, because it would be give your ground an annoyance, wouldn't it? Rather
than... where do you want to go to now?
Right, let's do the simple skirmisher one.
The simple skirmish one. Okay, so I have 4 dice still, I think. No, I have 3 dice. I have 3 dice, and I'm hitting on 3s because I won the last combat.
And you're a tough fighter.
You're hitting on 5s. So you got 1 hit. I got 2 hits.
You got tough fighter, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I do.
3
hits.
Got
3 hits. So you just took 3 casualties, don't you?
Yeah,
I just have 1 save of 6 now. Hey! So 2d6 minus 3. I think you might have run away.
I think a 2 might be run away.
A 2 is indeed run away. And I can do a victor's move. So I chose to take a victor's move, and I've just gone there to hopefully just... this little unit of Velitates is going to see off those Spanish. Where do you want to go to next?
I'll start over here with my disordered Spanish.
Okay, so... who charged who? No, it's a continuation.
You won the...
Okay, so if I won, that means I've got 5 attack. Are these Principe?
Yes, I've got 5 attacks hitting on 3s. You have 6 attacks hitting on 5s.
Yep.
So as Robin says, no peeler involved this time because it's not a fresh charge. So you're hitting on 5s. That's 3 hits. I'm hitting on 3s. That's 4. So you need 4 saves of 5. So 3 casualties.
3.
I need 3 saves of 4, re-rolling 1 for stubborn. So I took 1. So you've lost the combat by 2. I'm now shaken, and so is Robin. So his break test is 2d6 minus 2.
All right, go for it. So 6 down to 4 is break if shaken. Off they go. Right, okay, let's just tidy this up, and then I can do something.
Yeah, I'm not sure, because proximity, I'm not sure what...
Proximity, I can't do a great deal. I might just be able to sort of turn a bit. So I've just made a very simple turn. It was a little bit annoying to work out because of all the proximities, but we've just said they can't just sit there facing, without being able to turn at all. So they've just done a slight wheel. And then it's this one. Now this is fresh, isn't it?
Yeah,
You've charged me. So you've used your motivated mercenaries with that unit, haven't you?
I have.
So you're just getting, you're getting 7 dice.
Yep.
Are we on the same level for this one?
Yeah.
So you're hitting on 3s. I have 5 dice hitting on 4s.
Yep, Robin has peeler.
No, you have
No,
peeler.
I have peeler.
I have long spears, but they won't do anything
Yeah.
to one charging.
All right, so you are hitting on 3s. Wow, 6. I'm hitting on 4s. I got 2. I'm looking for 4s. Oh dear, I've taken 4 casualties. That's going to be quite brutal.
Oh, it's not
not enough to shatter me.
2 for me, wasn't it?
Yep.
On 4s as well.
You're fine. 2d6 minus 4 for my break test. Down to 6. Give ground in good order. So I have chosen to give ground. Well, basically, I was trying to decide whether or not to move these veletates out the way. I've decided to do that, so they've done a move backwards to allow that unit to give ground because it just creates a roadblock for those Spanish. And Robin has done a victor's move back to the top of the hill, which he is anchored to. Where should we go now?
We can do this one, because I'm hoping
God.
I can destroy you and then sweeping advance there to stop you supporting there.
So you will get. This is the first time they fought.
Yeah, so I'm getting 8 with them.
Hitting on. This is 2s because you're uphill of me because my unit hasn't moved at all. So it has to be uphill. So you're hitting on 2. So 8 dice hitting on 2s.
And then 3
Are these my Principe? Yeah, they are. They're armoured. So these guys are hitting on 5s because they're shaken.
Right, so you need 8. So first of all, 8 dice hitting on 2s. That's all of them. And then you have 3 dice hitting on 4s. So you got 10 overall. I have 5 dice hitting on 5s.
Oh, 3.
Okay. So you need 3 saves of 4. No, you need 3 saves of 5 because it was peeler.
I mean, it doesn't even add up to 5.
Okay, so 3 casualties. That was better than I thought I was going to do. Okay, so I need 10 saves of 4, but I am stubborn. That's really bad. I'm shattered. I'm going to be shattered no matter what. Yeah, I'm shattered. Okay, so they're gone.
Right, so
there
now
we go. Thank you. Oh, there you go. And I take it you're going to do a... Although you've taken a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You're going to do a sweeping advance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at this battle line that is going on at the foot of the hill here. I would say at the moment that I think the Carthaginians have the advantage. I don't know because the Gauls have taken quite a pounding on this side. It's very close. Thing is, after this ends, if whatever units are left are just going to be knackered.
Yeah, it's either going to be me going, well, we've won that, and coming back up the hill, or you just casually strolling into the...
Yeah, it's going to be nasty. Right,
we
so it's
fight
a
that
fresh
one straight
combat.
away, don't
Yeah,
we?
we do. So...
they have started.
They are Hastati. So I'll get Peeler because you've charged me. And yes, because you don't get charge reactions, but Peelers still count.
Yep.
So you're not getting 8 dice this time. You're getting 7 dice. I would say you're definitely uphill.
Yes.
There. So you are hitting on 2s again. So 8 dice hitting on 2s. I have 5. You have 8 dice hitting on 2s, 4 dice hitting on 3s. Then I have 5 dice hitting on 4s, and then 3 dice hitting on 4s from the Triario.
First 8 from the charging unit.
Yep.
No, 8. Sorry, my first 7. So that's 6, and then 3 in support. No.
Right, so I basically have 5 dice from my Hastati and 3 from my Triarii.
Oh, but someone have Peeler and someone.
They will, that's it. So 5 have... these are the 5 with Peeler, so hitting on 4s.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's 4. And then 3 that don't have peeler hitting on 4s. Oh, 4. So 7. So how many?
Right, so you need 6 saves of 4 to begin with.
So 6 saves of 4. I save 3, so I've taken 3.
Oh dear. Right, and I've got 4 saves of 5.
4 saves or 4 saves of 5. Yep, for the.
So and then was it 2?
And then 3 save. No, it's 3.
3.
It's 3 saves of 4.
So I've taken 5 in total.
That means you lost. Yeah, I need to spread some of these out as well. So I've taken 1 on there to shake my front unit, and then I've taken 3 on my.
I took 4, didn't I? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're shaken.
No, you took 5. You have to because you lost by 1. I took 4.
So they're shaken.
And that back unit is shaken as well.
Yeah, everyone's shaken.
Okay, so this combat is 2d6 minus 1 to the break test for Robin. That's a 4. Break if shaken.
My commander's in that back unit.
Yeah, so we'll just work. So they break.
Yeah, it's not the support.
But because they're supporting, I think they have to take an unmodified break test. Okay, so yeah, if as that unit has been broken, the unit supporting it must now take a test, but at the same modifier, which is -1. Okay, Robin, go for it. 4, which again is break if shaken.
My commander's. I know I said it earlier, and it didn't matter, but now he is in that unit.
Now he is in that unit, yeah, because he was in there rallying them, wasn't he? So we need to roll for him, isn't it? It's 1, 2, or 3, he's dead. 4, 5, or 6, he's wounded, and he'll run away to another division. Oh no!
Oh,
so Hanno the Elder, has fallen.
I'll have to go and get Hanno the Younger.
So
imagine someone goes back to the command tent. You're now Hanno the Younger. Why? Well, the Elder's dead.
Oh no! Is that division? No,
no,
there's still right. Okay.
Oh, no, they're yours. That's
no, yeah. So
he appears there.
He appears there, and he's at -1 to his. Wow, that was brutal.
I guess now it's the Gauls.
Yeah, now it's the turn for the Gauls, the indomitable Gauls, who are on 6 casualties. Right now, so let's see what we've got here.
So my sustained is 8.
Okay,
so I'll be 4.
You putting your commander in? He's
only a 1, isn't he now?
Yeah. Because
I can't keep running out of commanders.
So,
but yes.
So you go up to 9 dice. Okay, so my Principe at the front, because I couldn't do the manipulator swap because they weren't in the right place. So my Principe are going to get 5 dice. They're -1 because of because they're shaken, so they are hitting on 5s. My Triarii contribute 3 dice, but they were disordered by these stupid javelin men here, so they are also hitting on 5s. My medium cavalry are now fighting with a 5, and they get +2 for the commander with them, so they're on a 7. And
it was a draw last time,
so
I'm uphill.
But you're uphill, so you're +1.
Yeah.
So I'm hit. So these guys are hitting on 7 dice on 4s. So these are the ones against the infantry first. So that's 4 hits, and then the ones against the cavalry. That's 2 hits. Okay, so first of all, my Principe, who have got the peeler don't count anymore. So these are hitting on 5s. That's 1 hit. The supporting Triarii are also hitting on 5s. No hits. And my cavalry are hitting on 4s.
Yep.
That's 3 hits. So I need to do my saves. So I'll do the 4 on the infantry first with the Principe. Obviously they have, they're not upgraded, stubborn.
No.
So these ones don't have it. Here we go, saves of 4. Oh, they only took 1. And I've saves of 5 for the cavalry. They took 2. So 4 saves of 5 for the Gauls. That's 2. So 2 casualties. So I've lost the combat by 1.
2 on the cavalry, didn't you?
2 on the cavalry, and then 1 on them, which goes on to the Triarii.
And I just took 1.
And that's enough.
Oh, I took 2, didn't I?
You took 2.
Oh, so I'm now shaken.
Right, so I'm going to roll for your commander. He's only adding 1 to the combat score, so I'm 2d6 plus 1. No, nothing happened to him. You're adding 2. No. Nothing happened to mine. So I've lost the combat by 1.
So you roll 2 separate break tests, I would assume? So
I've got 2 break tests to make. I'll do the Principe first. So it's the -3. It's not just the individual combat score, it's the combat altogether. So 9 - 3 is 6. So they'll give ground together.
Only -1.
Disorder. Oh no, -1.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's an 8. So they hold their ground without penalty. Yeah,
Yes.
hopefully the cavalry will go. Okay, so these guys are 2d6 -3. -1. I don't know why it was 3. -1.
4 for cavalry is not great. They break if shaken, which they are. Otherwise, give ground to get together supports. But my commander is in there. So on a 1, 2, or 3, he dies. He doesn't. He survives, and he goes to hang out with his...
With his what? Oh.
With them. But you've now destroyed that division. So you've completed one of your objectives.
That might be the only one. The other objective was destroy the ballista, or just...
Or just make friends with the people there.
Yeah. Well, they're Italians as well, aren't they?
Yeah. Everyone's friends. Okay, so the Romans have done a few things. Let's start with this division here. So I've done a little bit of consolidating on this side over here, and this unit has moved forwards, which because I just wanted to carry on throwing some javelins, and I've done some disorderly retreats here just to kind of reform my lines a little bit. Over on this side, with them, I got some charges off, and my unit of Triarii, because they're drilled, and the Hastati are drilled, they can move through each other without penalty. So my Triarii have broken through. They got 3 casualties, but they've charged up the hill and into that unit at the back. They are fresh, but I need to try and do something to force them off the hill. Over here, this Triarii unit have moved out from support and have charged into that side of the Gallic unit. And then this unit here have been rallied, so they'll be able to provide support. My unit from the broken division, who are fully broken, have now come round and they're riding back. I've turned my ballista to shoot at them. And that is pretty much it. Oh no, wait, over here. This unit here have charged up the hill into that undamaged unit and are supported by some velites. So it's a bit of a Roman push here. Both of us have noted that we're very close to having broken divisions. So Robin has broken one of my divisions. You check at the start of the turn. He's broken my cavalry division, so he's getting 3 points for that.
My Spanish division's broken.
Which will happen
at the start of my turn.
Which is when they'll start retreating off the table. And we've got other divisions that are very close. So remember, if more than half your division in your army are broken, then the army flees the table. So let's do some shooting. I'll start down here with these skirmishers. I'm going to throw javelins at you. I'm hitting on 5s. So 2d6, hitting on 5s. Oh, 1 hit and a break test.
Well, how many saves?
Oh, so you're also shaken.
Brilliant.
So we'll do that break test.
So I guess I'd be taking a break test no matter what, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you might as well just...
If you become shaken from shooting.
Yeah, so yeah, you might as well just do it now. So it's just 2d6. 8. I think they're going to be fine. Oh, retreat disordered. That was totally worth it. My only other shooting, I believe, these aren't in range, are they?
No.
No, so they can't. So it's just going to be my ballista, which can shoot at them because they're not within 6. So 3 dice. Are they within 12?
Yep.
Then I'm going to be hitting on 4s. I need something nice and big here. That'll do. 2 hits, 2 saves of 6. Could have done with a break test there. 2 casualties. That is all the shooting. So now it's time for combat. I think we'll do the Gallic combat first, actually.
Yep.
We'll try and get this one over with. So you've got 8 attacks. Are you leaving your commander in there?
Yeah.
So it'll be 9. So I get 5 for my unit of Principe, who are hitting on 5s because they are shaken. They are supported with 3 attacks from these Hastati. Then these guys are going to get 5 attacks hitting on 3s because they charge.
Yep.
How do you want to split your attacks?
So I'll do 5 against the Hastati.
Yeah.
4 against the
Triarii.
I'm hitting on 3s for everything because...
no, you're hitting on 4s because you're shaken.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yes, come uphill and shaken.
Okay, so my Principe are hitting on 5s. And they got 2. So I'm hitting on... No, so I actually have 2 dice hitting on 4s for these. That's another 1. Now my Triarii are hitting on 3s because they have charged. That's better, and they got 4.
5 dice against the Hastati, hitting on...
Principe, do you mean?
I do mean
Yeah,
Principe.
yeah.
Hitting on 4s because it's
Yep.
shaken, but I'm uphill.
Oh! That was big. That could be game-changing. And then against the Triarii...
Still 4s as well, isn't
Yeah.
it?
2.
Yeah, so I may as well just roll my
Yeah,
7.
so you need 7 saves of 5 because there's no peeler involved.
That's less than 7.
It took 5. Right, now my Triarii have taken 2. So they need 2 saves of 4. But they're re-rolling because they're stubborn. So they're fine. And then 5 on the Principe. These ones are not stubborn. So saves of 4. They save 4. They took 1.
So you took 1 casualty of the whole thing?
Yeah.
I took 5.
And I've got to roll for your commander. I don't have a commander in there. He's fine. So you did no casualties to Triarii. You did 1 to the Principe. They're already at their max. That then goes on to the Hastati, who become shaken.
Yeah, because it goes to the supporting.
It goes to
separate combat, effectively.
Exactly. But you have lost by
4.
Okay, go for it. 6. You're going to be give ground in good order with supports, but I will be following up. So, as you can see, I have pursued the Gauls up the hill. Shaken units can maintain contact. To be honest, that was probably the best result. We were trying to work out if shaken units can make a victor's move, because shaken units can't normally advance, but it does say explicitly that they can maintain contact, which is now if you bugger off and leave me up there, that's fine. So we'll do this combat next. It's nice and simple. These Triarii are attacking these Carthaginian who have not yet fought. So I'm just getting your rule.
I am getting 8 dice for them, so the extra 1, and then 1 for my commander, so 9 dice.
9 dice. That's Hanover Younger now. I get 5 dice hitting on freeze. Good news is I am valiant, so unless you shatter me, I should hopefully get through this.
I have enough dice to shatter.
I am hitting on freeze. So I 4 dice, 4 hits.
I'm hitting on 4s. 4 hits.
4 hits. Oh, okay. I have 4 saves of 4, but I am stubborn. 2. 2.
I have 4 saves of 4.
Yeah,
I'm not
saves
stubborn.
of 4. No!
So you're now shaken.
I am shaken, but I'm going to roll for your commander.
True.
He's dead. No, he's fine.
So
I lost by 1. I lost the combat by 1, but I am valiant. So if this goes really wrong, I should have a reroll. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to stay where I am. Hold your ground without penalty. Okay, and then it's the only combat left for me is this one here. So these are my Triarii again. So I've got 5 attacks. I'm hitting on freeze because I'm charging. You have already fought with that unit.
Yes, I'm just getting the 7.
But you're uphill.
I'm uphill.
So you're hitting on freeze. So we're both hitting on freeze, and then I've got 2 attacks from my Velitates, which are hitting on 4s. Just realised that Valiant is actually the upgrade that these ones have and have used. So those ones, they haven't had to use it yet. But it's a good job because I've been throwing them in thinking it's fine, they've got that. They don't actually have it. So here we go. So I've got 5 attacks hitting on freeze. Here we go, looking for freeze. That's 4. And then I have 2 unit attacks in support. That's another 1. So 5 overall.
And I'm hitting on 3s because I'm uphill.
Yep.
6.
Okay, so you need 5 saves of 4.
1.
Your saves have been insane. I need 6 saves of 4, re-rolling 1 for stubborn, as their Triarii. And I save 2, so it's 4. Not enough to shatter them.
Straight to shaken, isn't it? Because
it's to shaken, yes. But those excess ones are going to go onto them. So it's 2 onto them, and the other 2 will go on to the Velitates. So Robin has 1 by 3, so I'm 2d6 minus 3. Here we go. They're fine. They stay where they are. So that is it for the Roman turn. So the Romans have gained the ridge. They've spent a lot of blood and men to do it. Let's see what the Carthaginians are going to do. And I believe Robin's, unfortunately, the freshest troops are...
Yeah, the Spanish
they're not liking what they're seeing.
They're not shaken, so they're broken division.
They'll be making their way off the board. So a very quick orders phase by Robin. What did you get up to?
So my Spanish compulsory movement. My freshest troops just going
Didn't like
this
it.
way. No.
They didn't like the look of what was going on. So they started the game with 3 units of Spanish infantry and 2 elephants and a unit of skirmishers.
So you don't count the skirmishers.
And you've lost 1 unit of Spanish in both elephants. So that's over 50%. So that division is broken. But they're off to go and tell Hannibal what's going on. And then over here...
So in the middle, there's nothing to move.
But
everything is...
You have charged me.
I have brought my light cavalry, formed up, and charged your supporting unit in the rear.
Yeah.
Not saying it was a desperate... not saying it was a
Can I
desperate
turn to
move.
face? Because I'm not... Pretty sure I can...
I thought it was only cavalry.
It
and
might only be
elephants.
cavalry. You
It's
can turn
cavalry
to
and
face.
elephants, because
I
that's
think
where
you took-
elephants count as a cavalry
that's right.
thing.
Yeah. Okay, no, that's cool. And then over here, you tried to charge my ballista.
But it was just too quick for me.
So, no, but you are close enough. I can't shoot.
Yeah.
So you're shooting.
I don't have any.
Don't have any. Which combat do you want to start with?
Let's do this one. We'll probably go with this one's nice and...
Okay, so you won the combat last turn, so you're +1 and you're uphill, so you're +2. So you've got 7 dice hitting on 2s. I am shakers. I've got 5 dice hitting on 5s, and then I've got 2 dice as support.
Yep.
Oh,
5.
actually did better last time. I'm looking for 5s. It's 1 hit, and then the 2. Oh,
Another 1.
1.
So you got 5 saves of 4.
So 2. So 3, which is going to shake the unit behind them as well. Now.
Was it 2 saves for me?
Yes, 2 saves. 1 casualty. So I've lost the combat by 1. Go on, here we go. 7 is, from hand to hand, is give ground in good order together with supports. Robin has elected to not follow them down the hill.
What's up next?
So this unit of Libyan spearmen with the Hanno the Younger.
Okay, so they're going to get
8 dice.
8 dice hitting on 4s.
Oh, no, sorry, that's dice. 7 dice. 6
7
6
dice.
normally.
6. It was a draw last time, so 7 dice hitting on 4s.
3.
3.
I have 5 dice and I'm looking for 5s.
I got 1.
I need 3 saves of 4, re-rolling for stubborn. So I've taken 2, but there's no one, I've got no support, so in the past, so I lost by 2. I'm fine.
Right.
Okay, so next
I'll
up.
do this one here. So
Okay, so I can only put half my attacks into you, so I will get 3 attacks. But I am going to... Oh, does Peeler count? I can't count.
not
for charging
to the rear.
No,
No.
I was about to say. But I do have my commander in there, which is quite helpful.
I don't know what light cavalry get on the clash.
So I keep on forgetting about the +1 to my saves from him, his rule, in the first round of combat. So I will get it for these.
Yes. Yeah, because
So-
not for that one, because that
Yeah,
was...
no, that was
was a
not going
do-over,
on, but I
wasn't
keep
it?
on forgetting it. Yeah, so he's in there. So he adds 2 to their combat score. So on a clash, that makes it 7. Half of that, it rounded up is 4, so I get to put 4 attacks into you.
I don't know how many attacks I actually get.
Okay, so Robin is hitting on 3s. No, dear. And I've got 4 attacks, and I'm hitting on 6s because I'm shaken at -1 and -1 for
The rear.
a rear. None. So I need, is it 5?
5 saves of 4.
5 saves of 4. Re-rolling nothing.
You can reroll 1, can't you? Because his...
Oh, yeah. Oh, hang on. It's 5 saves of 3. I only got 2 anyway,
Why is it 3?
because he's +1 to
Oh, he adds 1 to the... So, yes, sorry, not
Or
rerolling.
is it?
Yeah.
So I'm 2d6 -3 to my break test. I think they're gone. And my commander is in there as
I
well.
was working on the basis you can't go anywhere.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, no, they're gone.
So they have been destroyed, and I need to roll to see what happens to him.
He's fine. He just goes off into another unit.
So he is going to go into that unit there.
This one.
Okay.
So I'm getting
So you're getting 8 dice,
plus my commander.
so 9 dice hitting on 5s because you're shaken.
Yep.
I am going to get 4 dice for my Principe. No, I'm going to get 5 dice for my Principe, hitting on 4s because I won the last round. No, hitting on 4s.
Yeah, you won,
plus
but you're
1,
shaken.
-1. And my Triarii, I get 5
3s.
dice hitting on 3s.
Yeah, you pushed me far enough back. You're no longer up
Yeah.
here.
So how do you want to split your attacks?
So I'll do 5 on the Principe.
Okay, so these are ones on the Principe.
Was The fives, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yes, I'm shaken.
So you got 1. And then on the Triarii,
Sort of still fives and none.
None. Right. So I need 1 save on the Principe. So I'm with the Principe hitting on 4s. That's 2. And the Triarii are hitting on 3s. That's all of them. So I need 1 save of 4 for the Principe.
Is it a 3 because of him? It doesn't matter, you passed.
Yeah, no, it is, but regardless.
Oh, no, not the first round of combat, was it?
No, so...
But you passed anyway. And I've got...
You need 5 saves against the Triarii of 5, and 3 saves against the Principe.
Which is 5 as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
8 saves of 5.
I mean, if you fail them
all, I'm shattered.
Yeah.
You did fail 5.
You failed 5, yeah.
I need to roll for my commander.
Oh, come on. No.
So I have lost by 5.
Yep, so 2d6 minus 5.
Is
I mean, they're probably a good fight.
Is 0... Zero's not on the table, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, so those ghouls...
Roll for my commander.
Yeah.
See, running out.
Right, go on then. No, he's fine. He goes to... Well, he can't make it. There's no other... Oh, no, he is. Where's your Numidians? They're part of that unit.
Yeah.
So he rides off and joins then. Is that... No, that division's not gone yet, is it?
No, because them
and you've got these guys over here. The thing is, even though they're a large unit, they only count as 1 point. And I can do a victor's move, can't I? So let's get this all sorted out. Okay, so it's getting close to the end of the battle, I think. All I've done up there is just slightly turn them as part of my victor's move, but we have shaken units everywhere. Robin has 2 unshaken units up there on the hill. Obviously, it won't matter if the army breaks; it won't matter. But I've got some stuff I need to do, so I need to rally at least one of these units. Otherwise, my army will be broken. So, yeah, let's see if we can do it. It's the Roman turn 6. Right, so I've had to do quite a few things to try and consolidate. So the first thing I've done is down here with the blue division, I simply have rallied this unit here, so they are no longer shaken. So that's good. So that division isn't running away at the moment anyway. And then after that, Marcellus has, well, these Triarii have charged the Numidians, but Robin chose to turn and face, which will be interesting. And then Marcellus joined those Principe and rallied them. So I have 2 unshaken units up there at the minute. Robin currently has, well, 3, if you count the Numidians do count. Over here, I tried to move some Veletates all the way over here to do something useful, and they blundered, and then now taking a trip over here. My cavalry, who are having to leave the board, are doing so by skirting this way. They're just out of range of these guys, so they can't fling any javelins on the way. But my ballista is going to be able to hopefully just get one last shot off. Annoyingly, it can't shoot anyone here because everyone's within 6 inches of one of my units, so I can't just, land a shot over there. So I think the only shooting I have is actually with the ballista.
Yeah, because they're not in range.
No, they in range.
They can shoot past them, but they're not in range.
Are they in range of your Numidians?
Yeah, but I'm in combat.
Yes. Oh, god damn. Right, that was
That's
me.
Your fault. You charged me.
I'm just going to fling a ballista stone over there at those retreating Spanish.
Yeah.
And I'll be hitting them on 5s. There we go. Oh, 1 and got to take a break test. So it's a save of 6. There's a casualty, and you might as well just do the test. It's 2d6 straight. I think that is just probably give ground in good order.
I'm already retreat.
Whatever, already, yeah.
Yeah, give ground.
Even faster, quicker.
Well, I guess I shall roll.
So 4, 5, or 6. This unit's disordered.
No.
No, and then the other one. They got disordered on the way through. Okay, so it's just time for combat. Let's do the ongoing one. Let's just see, because the outcome of that will affect what I do. So I have 5 attacks hitting on 5s. You have 7 attacks hitting on 3s.
So I won the last combat then.
On then, Robin.
5.
Okay.
Well, I know you can't beat that.
Came close.
3.
So I got 3. So you need 3 saves of 4. 2 casualties. I need 5 saves of 4, re-rolling 1 for stubborn. I've taken 4, which I believe shatters me. So they are gone. Okay, that's actually not the end of the world.
Unless you're in that unit.
Unless you're in that unit, in which case it was very much so. Fortunately, that division's got units to spare. So are you just going to hold your position?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'll do a little
shimmy.
Oh, you didn't roll for my commander.
Oh, not really make a difference.
No, but I might lose another commander.
Okay.
I'm only a +1.
Ah!
Brilliant.
So 1, 2, or 3, you roll. He's becomes Hanover even younger. He's dead.
Hanno the infant, just some Carthaginian child's brought out. You're in charge now.
So off he goes.
I'll bring him back at my turn.
So then he's down to a 6 on command ratings.
We're not bringing. There's no victory points for killing commanders.
No, there was no
victory
victory
points.
points.
That's the third one I've lost, which is careless.
You're spending
because
commanders.
I haven't lost one out of that division.
No, he's quite happy over there. Right, so it's the fresh combat here. So I'm going to get 5 dice hitting on 3s. Nothing fancy, and then you're going to have 6 dice because your commander's in there.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. That's 3.
That's 4.
Okay, I have 4 saves to make. Re-rolling 1 for stubborn. So I've saved 3.
Oh.
So I took 1 casualty. 3 saves of 6. So it's 2. So you've lost
by 1 so far. Test for the commander.
Test for your commander. Ooh, no. Very close. So 2d6 minus 1 for your break test. 4 for cavalry. I don't think is good. I think it's break if shaken.
Break if shaken, but I'm not shaking. So give ground together the supports disorders. Oh dear. 6-inch move though.
Are you going to hit if you're giving ground?
Because it's only 6 inches.
And you're going to hit them.
Why did I swing them around? Why did you
swing around? So are you going to? Because otherwise you've got to.
Oh no, because I can move everything. Can't I?
You would have to move everything.
Yeah, that's not the worst.
So after a bit of pushing and shoving, the Triarii have followed up and have pushed those Numidians back. So there will just be a combat next turn at least. And then, Robin's had to sort of reorder his lines slightly. So that is the end of what could be the last Roman turn. Let's see what Robin's going to do. All right, Robin, how did it go? Where are these guys?
These guys have moved out of ballista range.
They have. My ballista has no one to shoot at, but it doesn't really matter because you charged it with your Italian allies. The Syracusans have attacked. Syracusans? Is that the right word? Yeah, have attacked.
Yeah, we're going to set fire to that.
Yeah. No, okay. So that's all
I've come to support my cavalry.
Yes, because you couldn't charge because of proximity.
I can't show my flank to them because that'd be silly.
So it's just shooting, of which
I don't have any.
There's none. Combat. Which one do you want to do first?
I will do the ballista because
do the ballista.
This probably is going to affect what happens.
All right, let's see how many attacks a ballista
my Italians are eager. They haven't had the first combat of the game yet.
What does that do?
I don't know. I don't know because I haven't had a chance to use it.
So I have 1 dice. I'll be hitting on the 4. Robin has 6 dice, hitting on 3. Shall I just get my... Yay!
Standard.
I mean...
Do you have saves?
Okay, so Robin's done 5 on that. So essentially it's destroyed because I have to take 2d6 minus 5. It's gone. I'd like to say it did well, but it didn't really do much at all.
All
it was
the
just
casualties on this unit?
Right, so it's just come down to the last thing, isn't it? Which is this combat.
Yes.
So
I need my Numidians to not die.
So you get 3 dice now, plus 1
1 for them.
And then 3 dice for your supporting.
Yeah, and I lost the combat, didn't I?
Yeah, so I'm on +1. You don't get anything for losing it. So you're hitting on 4s for everything, including your supporting unit. I have 5 attacks hitting on 3. Right, so you're hitting on 4s.
3.
Okay, I'm hitting on 3s. That 4. 4. Okay, so I need 3 saves of 4.
Yep, and these are stubborn because they're Triarii, aren't they?
Yeah, all Triarii are stubborn. They saved everything.
Yeah, that's...
And then you need 4 saves of 6.
Well, your statistics say I should make at least 2, right?
Well, you're rolling.
I made none.
So 4. So you've lost by 4. And I've got to roll for your commander.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Break
You've
test,
lost by 4. So 2d6 minus 4 for cavalry.
And I guess the thing is I have to roll on the silly cavalry
Oh,
table,
you
not
do.
the infantry one.
Okay, go for it. Minus
3
1.
minus 4 minus 1. That is break. Because they've been destroyed, I need to roll for this one now.
Yes, so they've been wiped out.
Oh,
Well,
do you
first of all, we need to roll for your commander again. And it will do, roll for your commander, and then it's a break test for that unit which are supporting.
Yeah.
So for the commander,
At this point, it's just a random guy they've pulled out.
just
of the thing.
put a hat on him. And
Yeah,
he
no,
survived, so he goes into that. Well,
He doesn't have a unit to go into. His other unit's over there.
oh, okay, all right.
I'll just put him there. Right.
Right.
So they're gone.
And then the other unit now has to make a unmodified break test.
It'd be on the infantry chart.
It's on the infantry chart.
And I'd
Do you want
quite
to chuck it here, and I'll.
Quite like to pass this.
Yeah, I mean, this is the moment. I'm not going to tempt it by saying, but you know, if you roll the bad. 9 is hold your ground without penalty. So that's that.
So that is going to break that division.
So that would that division would be broken at the start of the next turn.
Yeah.
So we really need to roll to see if we go into another turn.
Yeah.
Right, we need to roll to see if this is going to go into another turn. So Robin, do you want to roll? So it does. We're going to play turn 7. Now, the thing is here, Robin's now he's lost out. He's got another broken division, but that division doesn't become broken until the start of his turn.
At which point, 2 of my 3 divisions are broken.
But he has denied me the hill. Remember, the objective was for me to hold the hill and have more unshaken units up there than Robin. Once Robin's lost 2 divisions, then, you know, his army, you know, that's essentially the end of the battle. But he will have denied me that objective, and after working out the points, we'll be drawing. If I want to win, I've essentially got to play the next turn. Basically, we're going to play the turn and see what the Romans want to just shove the Carthaginians off.
Yeah.
And we will see what happens. Worst case, it will result in a very, very bloody draw. Right, so the Romans have done a last throw of the dice. Up here, Marcellus has ordered his surviving Triarii and Principe to form up and charge the remaining Carthaginian heavy infantry up there. He has joined the Triarii as well to just try and, if I can just put a couple of casualties up there, then they will take the ridge. However, I've also got to make sure I don't get any back. There's no point in charging there, so this unit is just sort of standing at the bottom of the ridge, posturing. That unit is in such a good position, and they're so uninjured.
Yeah, you're not going to do anything.
No, nothing effective. That commander did rally those Veletates, so they're not shaken. And then over here, my retreating division have quit the field, so that will count for Robin. Okay, so shooting, there is none. It's really annoying my Veletates couldn't move to get into range, because if I could just hurl the javelin to force you back. I think the only thing to do is the combat.
Yeah, there's nothing else.
All right, so let's work it out. So my Triarii get 5 dice hitting on freeze for charging. The commander adds 2, so they get 7 dice, and then I get 3 from the supporting Principe unit hitting on 4s. You have
just 7 dice.
7 dice on the clash because this guy's died so many times. He's got a commander 6 and a attack of nothing now.
Yeah.
It's actually 2 for the Principe. So here we go. First of all, here's the 7 from the Triarii hitting on freeze. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2 dice, from the Principe hitting on 4s. That's 1 more, so that's 5 hits altogether.
And I'm just hitting on 4s.
You are.
That's 3.
That's 3. Now I need 3 saves. It's normally 4. I've got my commander there with his ability, and it's the first round of combat. So it's 3 saves of 3. Rerolling 1 because they're stubborn.
Yep.
Oh. So they saved. You had 5 hits to save.
And I'm saving on a 4.
Yep. There's no peeler involved because it's Triarii. So you've taken
3, which is enough to shake me as well.
There's no one supporting, so yeah, -3 to the break test.
Okay, 2d6
I
minus...
guess,
Oh,
do roll for the commander, and it's only...
no, you roll now. No, you
Yes,
always...
it's only if it's on a double 6. As I'm saying,
Yeah. Now
he's not contributing to the combat,
that's it.
but
So
if you rolled a 12, he'd still get...
Yeah, something would happen. So -3.
If I rolled 3...
Yeah.
I guess, do I roll for my commander?
I mean, I feel like we should, because we've done it already for everyone else. I would like to say your rolling in this game has been amazing, and but the rolling on the commanders has been abysmal. So 1 to a 3, that's ridiculous. So that whole family line is
I
gone.
don't think he's coming back anymore.
Obviously, I could sweeping advance.
Oh, that becomes interesting.
Because I'd hit you in the side, wouldn't I?
That becomes a valid...
I might do it, you know, just why not? Let's play the game. So I will sweeping advance into the flank
I can't turn
of you can't turn to face
I'm
because
not...
it's a sweeping
But
advance.
you have to be cavalry in that, don't you?
Yeah, and here we go with these guys. So you get to put, and unfortunately,
Half my attacks.
half your
So I get
attacks.
4? So it would be 7 on the clash.
So it's 4, but you're at -1 because it's a flank attack, so you're hitting on 5s. And I'm going to have exactly the same again, hitting on 3s and then hitting on 4s.
I'm uphill from someone.
Well, the guys down here are watching.
Yeah.
They're watching. Right, so I have 7 attacks hitting on 3s. And that is 5. And then I have 2 attacks hitting on 4s. So that's 6 altogether.
Well, I have 4 hitting on 5s. 1.
1. I need a single save. Now, it's a single save. I've got stubborn. So even that +1 thing I had didn't matter. So
I didn't roll for your commander last time.
Oh yeah, you better roll.
Right, I'm taking...
Well, just do you want to roll for him now because
Yeah.
that would make the no.
Right, so that was for last comment. I'm minus... Sorry, how many attacks did you... 5 saves of 4.
Yeah.
Take 3.
Did you roll to hit me?
Yeah, I missed with everything.
Oh.
No, I did 1, which you just...
Oh
took
yeah.
casually.
Sorry, yeah.
So I've just taken 3. So I'm not shaken. But I need to roll for your commander now for this combat.
Yeah. So you roll for my commander now for this combat, and
At the moment, I'm losing by 2.
commander. No, it's fine. So you lost the combat by 2. So it's 2d6 minus 2.
So 2 minus 2 is 0. Oh no.
6 minus 2 is 4. Break if shaken.
I'm not shaken.
Otherwise, give ground together with supports.
Still on the hill. Just about.
Right. That's all I'm going to. Well, that's all I'm going to do. So I will call it there. Okay. So that is the end of the Roman turn. So we just have to see what's going to happen in the Carthaginian turn. Now, there's a lot of broken divisions, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's over because people have got to move and potentially quit the field. So we just got to see how far they're going to go. Okay, so unfortunately, none of Robin's divisions were able to rally. So the Spanish, even though they're on the board, have actually all moved off. This unit here has moved back and sort of abandoned its position. And then over here, this unit was being forced to retire. So that is it. You haven't got any shooting, have you? There's nothing left. So that is it. That is the well, actually, no, we've got a roll. So let's see. And that's it. So that is the end of the Battle of Mount Selinus. We're just going to go away, work some things out, and then we'll come back. Okay, so that is the end of the battle. Now we've gone away and we've worked it out. So Robin destroyed, or forced 8 units to quit the field. So he got 8 points for that. He got 3 points for destroying at least 1 Roman division, breaking it. And he did, at this point of the game, still deny me the ridge because he has more unshaken units at the front of it. Even though his unit is quitting the field, I have not managed to take it decisively. If there had been a couple more turns or 1 more turn, I probably would have been up there. But I'm not an effective fighting force. Rome is not proud of this battle, although I'm sure Marcellus will pay people to say that it was awesome. So Robin finished the game on 16 points. What did I finish on, Robin?
So 15 units killed, destroyed, quit the field, and then 3 for the broken units, so 18.
18. So
2 points.
2 points in it, which we said is a draw, but we have to call it somewhere. I'm very happy with that. A really, really good game.
Yeah.
Considering we came up with this, sort of, a little bit, not on the fly, but we sat down and decided, to do another Hannibal scenario. How do you think it played?
Yeah, I think it was really interesting. It was like not quite two halves as such, but me being on the ridge, and I thought, I felt quite comfortable because you were stuck in the middle for ages. Then all of a sudden you managed to break through, and my Spanish weren't moving up because the elephants were in the way. Yeah. And then suddenly I was fighting here rather than
down here. I mean, this is my first time playing the Romans. It was very different to playing the Carthaginians. How did you find the Carthaginians? Because there was way more variety.
Yeah, I like the variety in the units.
See, I quite like the Romans in obviously the support. I did use the maniple stuff a bit, but there was a point where I was like, I have to break the maniple.
Yeah, because you're better off having more combats than you are.
I needed to not. I was like, I'm worried about your reinforcements. Anyway, guys, we hope you enjoyed that. It was nice to play some Hail Caesar again and play a big battle again. I will get this up as quick as I can, and as always, let us know what you thought of the game. I'll leave a link to the PDF for this scenario. We've sort of written it up a little bit, so let us know what you thought. Yeah, we really, really enjoyed it. And again, it's just such an easy system to create games for. And I say we weren't using points. And look, we had an absolutely fantastic game. So yeah, anyway, thank you very much again to Robin for coming over, and we'll see you all again soon in the next one. So take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye.